Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. I've got a game board unboxing and review for you. This time it's a little bit of a niche sort of one. It's called Sheffield Shares. I'm from Sheffield in South Yorkshire, England, and this is very much, it's kind of a play on Monopoly, but you have some very local, so you're not really going to give this to somebody at Oxford or somebody in New Hampshire or something like that. It's just basically for people from Sheffield or this sort of area. I mean, you have some old buildings on here, the Lyceum Theatre, Meadow Hall, these are still around, the Peace Gardens, Botanical Gardens, Orchard Square. These are places in Sheffield. I mean, they're sponsored by The Star, which was, or is, the local paper for this area, and Midland Bank. Which is now HSBC, obviously. It was a big sponsorship thing. That's why you've got on the front there, you've got the YMCA sponsoring it and Scope. Back there, some more pictures. Crucible Theatre, where they have the snooker. The food court in... Actually, I'm not sure if that's Orchard Square or not. And that's actually not there now, because that's actually been redeveloped because that's shut down. Yeah, some very interesting stuff in here. But the best thing about this, if I can get it open, is there is no box to this. Surprisingly, your box is actually your game board. So what we have is a very much a copy of Monopoly. This isn't Monopoly, trust me. But you start off from there with the Midland Bank part. I need to turn this light off, to be honest, it's reflecting too much. There we go. All your instructions are over here, so if you want to turn that around and have a good look and see how it's played, good luck, because there are... Oh, let me get this in there for you. It's a ridiculous amount of instructions. But your game board goes there. You've got UCI, which isn't around anymore. That is now Sainsbury's at Crystal Peaks. You are DC Cook, are no longer around. Most of the companies on here are no longer around. UES, United Engineering Steels at Stocksbridge. Bauer Flockton, I think they're still around actually. Meadowall, yes. But you see that this is a nice little game to play. That's better. However, similar things, you actually don't buy any of these, you get shares in them. So both parties, both players, 10 players, whatever players you're playing with, can actually own the same properties on each one. And that's a good thing, because you don't get a full monopoly on it, so it's not really a monopoly. So you start off with £10, £50, £100, £500, £1,000 notes. Your game cards, when you land on certain ones, the old photocopy is broken down, you decide to buy a new copier from Unigraph and find that you have substantial savings in your monthly costs. Collect £20 from Unigraph every time you pass. Okay, so you probably keep that one. There was actually one in here. I was playing with my partner and... How was it now? Actually, do you get 2 shares in each one? I don't think you do. Yeah, she was really winning me by a long way. And there was one of these cards saying, all your shares give to the person to your left. Which then changed the game from me really losing to me winning. Completely winning. It's just, it's not a very fair card, to be honest. Got new quotations cards. It's a different one with shares. This is where it all goes a little bit wrong. Because when you get your shares and it gets confusing. Yeah, we never played with the share cards. Because it made it more awkward to play with. The Stuarts, the Fashion. Oh, starts at sizes 14. So it's for the bigger person then. Clark and Partners. See, it's got an old number. Sheffield and 0114 number now. No, 0742. Sheffield Insulations, they're still around. Carpet Choice, I think they're just probably called something else. Unigraph, I don't know. Blundell's, yeah, they're still around. SYT, which is the transport exchange in Sheffield. Meadowall, yeah. SDC, Sheffield Development Corporation. No idea. I don't go shopping very often in Sheffield. Game pieces, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. The black one's actually quite small. It's quite weird. They don't look like the different types either. So maybe just a bad shrink. Maybe the plastic shrunk over time. 2 dice, and you'd throw and you'd move around the board, collecting shares, making other people a lot poorer. But it's a good game once you get into this. It took us, oh God, was it? I think it was either 6 hours to play this properly, or it took us 2 days. But at least if you've got a household where you've got an area where you can play games and you can leave it, like with Monopoly, you get in, you leave it for a couple of days, you come back and you start off again. You can do that. If you've got kids around, then you've got no chance. But yeah, it's quite a good game once you get into it and realise it's not Monopoly, but you can still use the same idea as Monopoly on this. So that's Sheffield shares for you. You might be able to find this on eBay. You probably won't. But it's a good game if you've got it. Like I say, it's very ingenious that the actual outer box is your gameplay zone, your board. So, yeah, very quiet. It's plastic and it has actually stood the test quite well over time, although we don't really play it much. But it's there. It's quite good. So, anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on social media, and I will see you in a new video. Bye for now.